aspiring project managers, young professionals, and everyone joining virtually. Thank you so much for making out time to be with us today. It is really such an honor. My name is Hawa Bukar Kumshi, and I'll be your moderator for today's webinar, just as Ibrahim has mentioned. Today's conversation is an important one because project management is no longer a skill, reserved for professionals working in large organizations. It is becoming one of the most valuable life and career skill anyone can possess, whether you're organizing a campus event, running a small business, managing personal projects, working as a freelancer, leading a student association, or preparing for your future career. Project management provides practical tools that can turn ideas outcomes into successful outcomes. And at Faces of Project, our goal is to build a vibrant community where students, young professionals don't just study project management, they apply it, gain practical experience, create opportunities, and build sustainable career. Honestly, I am so happy to be the one moderating this session. Just as Ibrahim mentioned today, we're going to kind of have more interaction than our subsequent engagements. Before we delve into or deeper into the today's conversation, I would like to call on Dr. Lucas to give us an opening remark, introduce Faces of Projects to people that are newly participants that are joining Faces of Projects, and then we can delve into today's conversation. Thank you, and over to you, Dr. Lucas. I hope you're on standby.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ms. Sawa. Um, Thanks for the introduction, Mr. Ibrahim. I appreciate the brief introduction. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, our distinguished guests, and Ms. Sawa. Good morning once again, the students, young professionals, and everyone joining us from different locations. On behalf of MOTIL Projectors Limited and Phases of Projects team and our founders, I warmly welcome you to another edition of our webinar. And our focus at Phases of Projects still remain the same, just like Ms. Awa has mentioned. And we believe that project management is far more than a profession or a certification that you just go to school, go through the 4 years course, and you graduate, get a certificate. Excuse me. I mean, project management is beyond that. You know, it is. I want you all to know today that project management is a way of thinking. It is a discipline that helps people transform ideas into tangible results. You know, it solve real world problems and create opportunities wherever they find themselves. So it's a tool. It's a thing that you just have to, even if you are not studying project management, as a human being, as a thinking being, and you should possess the skill of project management in everything you do in your daily, even in your daily activity. That's how broad project management is, and that is why we are here. And today, Mr. Ibrahim said, it's so important. The conversation today is so important because, we are focusing on the next generation. And, many students and young professionals are asking, how do I build a meaningful career? It's a common question. You know, everybody asks that. How do I build a meaningful career? How do I create value? How do I stand out? We believe that project management provides practical answers to those questions, so to say, regardless of your field of study or career path, just like I said. If you're studying medicine and surgery, if you're studying law, if you're studying engineering, if you're studying whatever you're studying, whatever part of career you are, project management possesses the answers to all the questions that you keep asking yourself. Am I building a meaningful career? How do I create this value? How do I create value for myself? And how do I stand out? And like I said, this platform, was created to bridge the gap between theory and practice by bringing real life experience, honest conversations, and actionable insights directly to our community. So I encourage everyone to participate actively, ask thoughtful questions and engage with our speakers. One insight, one connection, or one perspective from today's discussion could become the turning point in your career, believe me. Once again, my name is Adebowale Lucas Akomolafe. I'm the MD of MOTIL Projectors, and I'm also the co-founder of Faces of Projects. I'm a project management consultant. I've got a lot of experience, both in Africa, Europe, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to network with you guys. And like I said, thank you for making the time to be here. I wish you all an engaging and impactful section. Welcome to Faces of Projects, and let's begin. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lucas, for that wonderful opening remark. Today's session is designed to be interactive, practical, and inspiring, and we encourage everyone participating to stay engaged, also take notes, and also drop your questions in the chat box. Would appreciate that so that by the end of today's discussion, we help every participant leave with practical ideas and also have something that they can chew upon later. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining today's webinar. We are excited to have representatives from three outstanding institutions whose student leaders are actively promoting project management on their campus, and they would be the ones that for us to have the panel discussions with our panelists. Allow me to recognize them, please. First, we have Olusegun Agagu, University of Science and Technology, representing the Department of Project Management, is the department president, Dr. Nwachukwu Emmanuel Ikechukwu. You are most welcome, sir. Also representing the Federal University of Technology, Akure, we have the Department of Project Management President, Mr. Olarotimi Ayomide. Thank you so much for joining us today, sir. From the Federal University of Minna, we have the Department of Project Management leader, Ms. Ganiu Faith Omodoi. We are delighted to have you with us, Ma. Thank you all for accepting our invitation and for your commitment in advancing project management among students. I would like us to take note that this webinar would be lasting for 1 hour, 15 minutes. So I would like us to take cognizance of time. Let's try to manage time because we are not the only ones speaking. We have other people so that we give other people rooms to contribute, to also share their own perspective with us. And also let's have time to for the students to also have ask questions and get responses. So we'll be discussing around how project management can help students and young professionals create income and opportunities. Now, to the heart of today's webinar, many students believe that, project management only becomes relevant after graduation, but the reality is quite different. Project management is already creating opportunities for students while they are still in school, from organizing successful events to leading campus initiative, launching businesses, and mention. Our panelists will share their practical experience and insights that participants can apply immediately and also through the course of their life endeavors. Let's now dive in right into the discussion. So just open for our three panelists. It's just the first question is cut across when one person responds, the other, or I would keep calling names so that we have a good balance and also coordination. So to you, Miss Faith, many students still see project management as something they only need after graduation. From your experience, how can students begin applying project management skill while they're still on campus? Miss Faith, do we have Miss Faith with us?
Good morning, ma. So sorry, my network is very bad. Can you all hear me? Good morning, everybody.
Yes, thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much, ma, for inviting us here this morning. God bless you for the invitation and for recognizing us all.
Thank you so
Can you
much,
hear me?
Faith. Did you get my question?
No, ma.
Okay, what I was saying is, there are many students that are, still see project management as something they only need after, when they graduate from school. Yeah. So from your experience, how can students begin applying project management skill while they are still on campus?
Oh, okay, ma. So many students believe project management is all about construction project, most especially my fellow students. But project management is not just only managing big construction project or working in an office. It is a skill that helps people to plan, organize, lead, and manage time, solve problem, and achieve goals too. These skills can help students and young professions too in any morning and create opportunities in many ways such as freelancing, event planning. I'm also an event planner too, and also starting a business like all these small small business. You can manage any business. You can apply project management in any business, and also construction like I mentioned earlier, and digital skills learning, leadership opportunity like me being the president of project management. It can also help me in other places too. So project management is a life skill. It teaches us about how to solve problems generally. Project management has to do with managing resources and communication effectively. Like it helps in every area of business. In We can apply it in even our day-to-day activities too. And also it helps us to bring a strong CV before graduation. Like some of my classmates actually learn how to operate some project management, like the app for managing project management. I think like Lilian programming. I think some of them are learning how to make a project schedule and all those things. Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, Faith, you're audible. Thank you so much for your contribution. That's all right. Hello? Okay, I think Faith is still having issues with her network. Why not we move to Dr. Olarotimi? Are you here with us? Hello, doctor.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Okay, good morning, sir. So just like I've asked Miss Faith regarding her experience, how students can begin to apply project management skill while they're still on campus, and she
All
made her
right.
point. I would like to hear from you as well.
All right. Thank you so much for having us in Futaye, and we are really thankful for this opportunity. It's really, really going to help us. Yeah, project management is a broad course. It's not limited to when you are done with university. It's a very, very wide and broad course. So there are many things that you can do while studying project management in university is going to help you in campus and outside campus. It's going to help your finances, it's going to help your time management, and it's going to help you in teamwork. One thing project management need to know is teamwork collaboration, and that is one thing they does in university. They give people group assignments, give them project to work on, and if you don't know how to work as a team, you cannot um give better results. And that is why project management is very, very useful. It's very, very important. And it's also helping problem solving. You can identify challenges, analyze risk, and develop practical solutions for academic and campus related issues. Like Faith said also in event planning, you know how you plan your semester. One of my lecturer once told me that our time in university is also a project. It's because it has a timeline. Some people spend 4 years, some people spend 5 years. You plan it. You plan your semester, you plan your departmental week, you plan your social activity. So it is project on its own. So project management is very useful. It's very useful in university campus. It's very useful. Also, it helps manage your finances as a student. There are some students that they don't know how to spend their money, they don't know how to effectively manage their money, and that is where project management comes in. You know the difference between your needs and your wants. So I'm going to be stopping there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for that, Mr. Olarotimi, for that insight. And now would ask Mr. Ikechukwu, are you audible? Can you hear us, please? Am I audible to you? Hello, Mr. Ikechukwu. Hello, Mr. Ikechukwu. Okay, we shouldn't spend much time. I think today we're having a bit of a network challenge, but thank you so much, Faith and Olarotimi, where Faith was mentioning like project management is a life skill. That was a catchy one for me. And also for for Olarotimi, where he said project management helps in finance, time management, and also make you to be good at collaborations and many others that he has mentioned. Now I would move ahead and ask my first question to Mr. Ola Rotimi. Campus activities happens almost every week, from departmental events to conferences, seminars, sports competition, and also like social programs. How can students use this opportunity to develop real project management experience? Please to you, Mr. Olarotimi.
All right. During departmental programs like seminars, workshop, we ensure that we bring companies that are offering and they are solving project management issues and providing solutions to project management. We bring them down to the university campus and we try as much as possible to give us good training on project management, how to effectively manage projects. And this is why we organize programs like seminars, academic workshop, conference, academic symposium. Um, these programs don't only talk about the theory aspect of project management. They also offer practical experience, practical application of project management, how to effectively use project management software like Gantt chart, Trello, and the likes. So this is how we do it here in Futa.
All right, thank you, Olarotimi. During the course of, you responding to my question, you kept saying how we do it, how they could do it. So, I would like you to share one project or event that you manage and you want to give us like out as a practical example to how you've achieved yours.
All right. Um let me mention one of the projects we worked on, one of our academic symposium. We brought the Southwest coordinator of Chartered Institute of Project Manager of Nigeria, and he came down to Futa and he shared his practical experience in how he has dealt with projects over the years, how he has handled different kind of projects, also how he handled professional network. Also, another thing we do in Futa here is we organize software training for students. We organize software training for students. So it is not only theory aspects where the lecturer take. We also organize software training where the students learn how to use Microsoft projects, Trello, Gantt charts. So yes, I've answered your question.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Is Miss Faith back with us, please? Hello, Miss Faith. Okay. What about Mr. Ikechukwu? Is he with us, please? Hello? I apologize for that. I believe the network is poor from their end. That's why we couldn't get hold of them. With the permission of Mr. Olarotimi, if I can, I understand it's a panel discussion, but at the same time, we couldn't get hold of, other colleagues to be responding to all our questions. If it's okay by you, can I go ahead and ask you some of the questions before their network stabilize?
I don't know if it is.
Yes, you can go ahead.
All right, thank you so much for that. Um, beyond paid employment, many young people are creating income through freelancing and also entrepreneurship. How can project management help students succeed in these areas?
All right.
Yeah.
So I want all the students to know that as a project management or as a student studying project management, it is not only when you are done uh, with your um with your BTech program before you can start making money. While in university, you can start making money with your project management skill, right? And one thing about project management is it comes along with different type of skills, communication skills, problem solving skills, leadership skills. These skills actually helps in solving problem. You can apply for jobs, you can apply for freelance job, remote work. As a project management or as a student studying project management, if if you know and if you can effectively operate this software, Gantt chart, Trello, you can apply for work, apply for remote work, and it can make tons of money, dollars. So yes, that is how you can work as a project management, as a student offering project management.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Olaritimi. You advised that they should, start applying, but all of us have that anxiety of starting. You understand? We all have that issue of we ask ourselves, where should I begin? How can I do it? How can I pull through? If a student now wants to start earning an income today using project management skill, what would your advice be? Where should they start from?
All right. Thank you for the question. So the first thing a student should do before starting a job or before applying for a remote work on project management is first understand his area of interest. Which area of project management do you want to go into? And that will require a lot of research. Where they are like, which aspect of project management they are like? Is it the tech aspect? Is it the IT aspect? Is it the construction aspect? You have to first understand that. Then when you understand that, you start looking for skills related to project management. There are different skills related to project management. It can be maybe helping the company with their planning. It can be event planning, like Faith said earlier. It can also be helping companies to manage their budget, helping them to manage their finances, helping them with accounting. Because in project management also we do accounting. So once you understand that, once you start that, start learning the skills. Then when you start learning the skill, prepare your CV. Obviously, before you apply for job, you have to have a CV. Prepare your CV, input the skills you are good in your CV. If it's time management, if it's communication skills, if it's leadership skill, put it in your CV. And um you have to just start. There's nothing like anxiety. If you even finish project management, you be anxious. So you just have to start. You just have to start. And there's different in this century, there's different ways of making money remote. There's different ways. There's different platforms right now. AI platform where you can make money with these skills. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, my next question would still be directed to you due to the network challenge we're still getting from, you know, from Miss Faith and Mr. Ikechiko's location. Leadership is another important area where project management plays a major role. And as you're speaking, I can see how, you're articulating yourself, you speak with so much, power and all. So how has serving as a department leader strengthen your project management skills? And also, what lesson would you share with us and others that are aspiring to be student leaders?
Sorry, can you repeat your question, please? Network is
Okay,
broken.
okay. I said, how has, you that have been serving a department, you've been a department leader for a while. How has that strengthened your project management skill? And also, what lesson would you want to share with people that are aspiring to be student leaders tomorrow? Thank you.
All right. So I was serving as leadership in FUTA helped me in my project management skill. If that's the question, yes. I think one thing leadership has done to me is give me real life experience in managing people and managing resources. You know, being a leader, we are not only controlling the students, we are also controlling the money, their resources, right? And we are also managing their money. So leadership skill is very is hand in hand with project management. It's help in planning and organizing. One thing as being a leader is you must learn how to plan, you must know how to set objective, schedule activity, and you must also know how to allocate resources effectively. And also it also help in communication skill. You know how to lead a team, you know how to improve your ability to communicate clearly, you know how to conduct meeting, and all these things. These are the things being a leader helps in project management, because project management, as a project manager, you work as a team. You must know how to communicate with your team, you must know how to plan and organize with your team, you must know how to make decision as a leader. Also, you must know how to take risk, especially this risk. There are some programs that they are not feasible, and there are also some programs that they are not worth planning. So as a leader, you must understand that. Also, it help in time management. Very important, because being a leader, you must understand that you only have 2 semesters to achieve everything you want to do in your administration, right? 2 semesters, and that is less than a year. You understand how you want to achieve your programs, you understand how you want to bring balance between. Also, it help in bringing balance between leadership and other life activity, my personal activity also. Also, it help in building of your confidence and accountability. You must be accountable as a leader, and you must also be accountable, and you must also be confident also. So these are the things project leadership help in project management, because it is very important. If you are not accountable as a leader, you cannot work as a project manager, because as a project manager you must be accountable to the stakeholders, because you are the one giving them the feedback, so you must be so accountable with their resources. So yes.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Olarotimi. I would like to ask this question, because during the course of, you expressing yourself, you had mentioned where, encouraging students to also leverage AI, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, as a project manager, have you have any thoughts around, AI can take over project management? And
No.
also, okay,
Okay.
we would like to hear from you. And if it's no, why? And how do you think, students or project managers could navigate and work with AI without feeling threatened that it will take away their job someday?
Yes. So thank you for the question. So the answer is no, and it is a straight no. AI cannot take over humans in project management.
Yes, I would like to
Very, very,
hear. No, yes.
yes, yes.
Okay. Why are you comfortable or thinking that project managers can leverage AI and not? Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I apologize. I don't know what happened. My network just went off. Thank God that I'm back.
Okay.
You respond to my
Okay.
question.
All right. So your question is, how can project management students or how can project manager leverage AI?
Yes.
First of
Now,
all, I want you to know that
now that you express that you don't feel threatened, project managers don't feel threatened with
yes,
AI. Yes.
yes, yes, yes. So I want you to know that it is only those that don't know how to use AI that will feel threatened by AI. Let me first establish that fact. Only those that don't know how to use AI that will feel threatened by AI. I feel AI make our work easier, but it does not replace us, right? AI will help with your project initiation, generate project chartered and business cases. It's going to help you with your research on similar projects. It's going to help you with project planning. You can use it to create work breakdown structure, develop a project schedule and timeline. But it cannot replace us because humans are very, very important. You still need to work as a leader, which AI cannot function, right? AI cannot replace leadership. AI cannot replace stakeholder management because as a project manager, you need to build trust between you and the stakeholders, and AI cannot replace that. Also, AI cannot help in decision making, which is something that is very, very critical to project manager. They make decision, sometimes they take risk. AI cannot function like that. I feel AI will make our work easier. They are going to help us with our software. I feel later maybe in 2030 there are still going to be AIs that will make project management easier, that instead of you typing out your plans and everything, you just input everything and AI will just help you with the breakdown. Yes, I believe that is going to happen soonest, but it's not going to replace the humans. It's not going to replace the project managers. The only project managers that will be replaced by AIs are project managers that cannot use AI. That is the answer.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Olaritimi. Faith, are you with us?
I'm with you. Yes. Okay,
No,
Faith.
no.
Okay.
Yes, Faith.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Olaritimi. I love your
Yes,
perspective and
ma'am. Here, ma.
energy. All right. Thank you, Faith. Have you been following our conversation so far?
Yes, I have.
Okay, thank you. I would also like to hear your perspective on how students, would use this opportunity to develop real project management experience.
the opportunity of hello
Hello? Can you hear
hello, I
me?
didn't get the question. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so it's in relation to all our conversation where I was asking Mr. Olaritimi regarding, there are a lot of activities happening on campus here and there, conferences, seminars, and also project social programs. So how can students use these opportunities to develop real project experience while on campus? Hello?
Okay, I can hear you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Over to you.
So you said how students can use the opportunity of attending all the conference, right? Because it was actually breaking when you asked
Yes,
that question, so
yes,
I didn't really get it
yes.
much.
Yes, that was my question actually.
Okay.
Are you with us, Miss Faith?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, we are waiting for your
So
response.
for students attending conferences that has to do with not just because FUT organize a lot of conference. So I know about my school. So they organize a lot of conference on how students can make something for themselves and how to start up something before graduating or without waiting for their certificate. So attending some of these conferences, it gives them the opportunity, or should I say it opens their mind to new things. Like I said earlier, project management is a very wild course, and it doesn't only have to do with construction. So you can also find project management in business too. So attending some of these conferences can also open your mind to new things and help you gain more access to the real world. Like now, like this AI stuff that Mr. Olarutin was talking about, if I'm correct with the name. So about the AI stuff, like attending some conference that has to do with AI, you attending will also give you the interest to want to learn more about the AI. Like now we do have conference that has to do with digital skills. Like you attending some conferences like that will also give you the interest to want to learn those courses. So and you applying it to project management, you applying those conference that maybe going to conference, it also helps to strengthen leadership in project management skill, like how to lead people in project management. Like now they say project management has to do with you having a leadership skills, communication skills, how to manage time, problem solving. Me as a leader, me serving in project management as a leader, it has really helped me a lot, because before I don't really know how to communicate well with people. So me being a leader really helped me to face the crowd and also to attend more conference and answering questions and learning a lot. So it was through the conference I attended, that was where I get the idea of being an event planner, and I started learning it, and now I'm an event planner. So attending conferences too helps a lot. Like this one that we are attending right now, I believe is also a Zoom meeting conference. So at least many students will learn a lot of things from this conference today, and they will want to use that as an advantage to learn more on AI skills. Like Mr. Olaritimi said, AI cannot take away jobs from human. It's not possible, especially project managers. Now they can use the opportunity now of learning all this to learn more about how AI works in real life.
All right, Faith, thank you so much for that. Um, I would also like to hear your take on, you know, if students wants to, though Olaritimi has, you know, spoken around that, I would like to hear your perspective. If students wants to start earning income today using project management skill, where do you think they should start from? How do they begin? Hello,
Hello,
Faith, are
can
we
you hear
together?
me?
Yes, please.
Please, can
Hello,
you ask
Faith.
question again? My network off. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I
Hello.
said if a student, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said if a student wants to start earning income today using project management skill, where should they
Yes,
begin?
ma.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say the student if you want to use a project management skill to start a business today, you start by identifying your problem. That every successful business solves a problem, and that is what project management is also for, solving a problem. So you identify the problem, then you start by identifying your problem first, then and by identifying the problem is, for example, I can create like this like what did they even call it? Okay, let's just say you need a team. Like you ask people question. For example, when I started my business, I ask people question, what do you think about this? And also I look at the area, that's where I stayed. Did I think, or how did I think the business will move around such area? And also you set a clear goal for yourself, like you define exactly what you want to achieve in that business. Like, okay, what did really want in this business? Be sure of why you really want to create the business first. Hello.
Yes, Faith, I'm with you. Go on.
Then you create a business plan for yourself, like using project management planning skills to answer questions such as, like, what product or service will I offer, who are my customers, how much money do I need to start the business, and what steps will it take to launch my business. Then also you learn to manage your time. As a student, maybe you are trying to balance classes and business. You are trying to balance your classroom activities and also your business and your day-to-day activities. You learn to manage your time. You sit down and draft out the schedule of your time and how everything will be balanced. That is why prayer management helps us to create schedule, prioritize our tasks, and also meet deadline without neglecting your studies. And also budget wisely. Every business needs financial planning actually. So you track your income and expenses and unnecessary spendings, and make the best use of your availability resources, like no matter how much you have. Like now I started my business because I also do some small jobs and other things, and I supply to, maybe if there is any event, they do call me to supply to them. So I started with a very low income, and now I can do something that to supply to a wide range of people, and also manage risks. We think ahead about possible challenges, maybe low sales, competition, or limited capital, and also we prepare our backup plans. Like now you might think, oh, what if I don't make the money I'm supposed to make today? What if I don't make enough? What if I don't gain back the capital I put into it? You just think about it, then you think of, okay, if I don't get what I want from this place I'm going to sell these things, this should be my backup plan. Then from after starting it, you can now decide to build or you lead your own team. Like if your business is growing, you need people to help you. Like when I first started, I started only me, but now I have friends that do help me, especially when I'm making a large amount of products. So I have my friends that do help me, and I settle them at times, and some do just, okay, let's just help since is my friend. So you start building your own team. People, if you feel okay, this person is interested. Like this event planning now, I started alone, and decoration too. Event planning and decoration. Then later, me and my friend we started doing it together, and we are planning on how to build our own team, a wild team for ourselves. And also communicating effectively. Strong communication helps you market your business a lot. If you don't know how to communicate well with your people, you won't know how to market your business to people. Like if you are the type that is quiet, or you don't know how to make friends with people, or you are saucy, you will not know how to market your product to people. You will just be there stranded with your business, and nobody will patronize you. And you learn how to talk to people politely to people, and also you monitor your progress, like regular review your sales, customer feedback and business performance. Don't be afraid of feedback, because definitely you will get negative feedbacks and you also get positive feedback. Be ready to accommodate all feedbacks. Those are what will also help you in your business too, and keep improving successfully. Entrepreneur continuously learn from experience. To be an entrepreneur, you continuously learn from experience. You don't just say, oh, because this person said my business is not good, I will just drop it like that. No, you will hear a lot of negative comment from people, especially when you are just growing your business. So you hear a lot of negative response from there. So you don't have to be discouraged because of all these negative comments from people. Just keep growing, keep doing what you know how to do, and keep improving too. If someone tells you that, oh, this thing is not supposed to be there, I don't like the way, just hear different comments from people and learn how to improve your business. So in conclusion, I would say project management gives students a practical framework for starting and growing a business. It gives us a framework for starting and growing our business. When I first got this admission, I don't actually have the mind or the intention of starting a small business. All I just want to do is go to school, finish work, get work, carry my certificate and look for job. And now in this Nigeria, we know it's not easy. But coming into project management department, I learned that I can do a lot of things without waiting for a salary work. I can also earn daily salary for myself, daily income for myself, and I can also employ people. So it helps you plan effectively, manage resources, solve problem, lead people, control cost, and deliver value to customers. These skills not only increase the chance of business success but also prepare students for future careers, entrepreneur or project managers. So you don't have to wait till you finish your project management course, then you started looking for work up and down everywhere. So you can also start something now that you're a student. You can start building yourself as a student. Start thinking of what you think you can. We are all skilled. We all have one business idea or the other, and you don't need a large capital to start a business. Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Faith. I really like how your comeback was very nice. And during the course of your, response, you mentioned that you're earning daily salary. Please, they say follow who no road. I'll follow you to guide me. I want to be earning daily salary. That was on a
I don't
lighter
know,
note.
Rhoda. I will just.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. So quickly, I would like you to, just wrap it up for us. One key takeaway you want the audience to go with. Then Mr. Rotimi, who would also give us his own takeaway, and then we'll move to the next session. Thank you so much. Over to you, Faith.
Okay, I think I've said it all. Like we all know, project management is a very wild course. If you're
Just
in a
in
project
one
management
minute or
department,
30 seconds, please.
okay, man. I don't even know what to say. I think I've said everything. Also, everybody, please don't just depend on what the labor market will give you. You can also start your own labor market now. You can start doing something from now. You can start preparing your future from now. You don't have to wait till when you are done studying from the school. You have to start from now and also build connection. Now that you're in school, you have the opportunity to build a lot of connection with people. Don't isolate yourself, please. Friends, build connection with people that you know they will help you later in future, and also start planning on how to have your own business. You don't have to work under anybody as a project manager. You can also be a project manager by yourself, but you also have to practice under somebody to be a project manager. But you can learn a skills from now as a project manager. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Faith. Over to you, Mr. Olarotimi.
All right. So what I would say is, student of project management, I don't want you to be anxious about starting your journey in project management. Project management is a big course in Nigeria. Is a eating course in Nigeria, and don't be anxious. Start learning it. Start loving it. Start applying for job right now. Don't wait till you finish your study in university start applying for job right now and start learning some skills, software skills, communication skills, problem solving skills. Start learning it right now. You can do it and you will do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. It has been an insightful session. I've learned a lot. And I am inspired to do more as a project manager. Thank you so much, Mr. Olarotimi, and thank you so much, Miss Faith. And it's quite unfortunate that we're not able to hear from Mr. Ikechukwu, but I believe we'll have some other time where we can also hear from him and also know his perspective and stand around project management. Moving on, we have an exciting initiative that we're proud to introduce, and which is the Project Management Week initiative. I would call on my colleague Ibrahim to come and walk us through this session. Ibrahim, you have about 3 minutes to do that, and then we move on. Thank you so much, and over to you, Ibrahim.
I thank you, Ms. Hawa, for giving me the floor. And I want to thank everyone that took time out of their day to come and join today's session or webinar. And I also want to thank the two student presidents that talked. His faith, Mr. Rutumi. Truly, it's really inspiring and refreshing to hear young people already knowing what they can do to promote project management in this country. And from what both of them said, it truly is inspiring. And I know that project management is in good hands. So the Project Management Initiative Week, trust us at the Faces of Project are going to be coming to you guys' school to launch different activities. We are going to be launching student benefits and opportunities so that not only will Faith and Rotimi have this experience, other students who are interested can also gain experience from what we are trying to bring to you guys' school. And we're going to spotlight different projects also in you guys' school. And also we are going to do some award nights and internship opportunities so that all students, even if you're not in the project management department, if you're interested in project management, you can also take this initiative and use it to promote or boost whatever you're doing at the current moment. So we are going to be coming to you guys' school. We're going to plot a timeline, schedule a timeline for it, and we're going to launch all this initiative. And we're also going to carry, should I say, ambassadors from each of you guys' school to come to Abuja, stand for opportunities, different opportunities. So we're also going to be using this avenue to carry aspiring young project managers and trying to grow them in this field. So yes, that's all I can say. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I hope I spread the message correctly. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim, for that. Thank you for walking us through that. So quickly, I would like to inform us that we have quite a number of platforms on our WhatsApp platform. So Faces of Project Community, that we call Faces of Project Community Showcase. So at Faces of Projects, we believe learning should continue beyond, webinars. That's why we've created a growing community designed specifically for students and young professionals. Let me briefly introduce some of the exciting opportunities available within our community. We have the student room. It's a dedicated space where students can interact, collaborate, ask questions, share ideas, and also learn from one another across different institutions. And you could see we have a lot of institutions with us today on this platform. Also, we have the Job Opportunity Center. Members can gain access to internship opportunities, volunteer position, entry-level jobs, career information that supports their professional growth. Also, we have the Marketplace. This is an avenue where students and young professionals can showcase their skills, services, businesses, and innovative idea while connecting with potential clients and also collaborators. Whether you're a graphic designer, virtual assistant, event planner, consultant, entrepreneur, or you even desire to be in the humanitarian sector, this platform provides visibility for your work. Faces of Project is building more than just a network. We are trying to build a community where opportunities are created, shared, sustained, without hijacking any information. Thank you so much, everyone. Now we've come to the segment that I'm waiting for. That's the interactive session. I would like to hear questions from our participants that have been with us. I think the number hasn't changed from the beginning till now. So that means you've stick from the beginning till this point. I would like you to ask direct your questions to Mr. Olarotemi or Miss Faith. We also have to Mr. Tolu and also Mr. Ibrahim to entertain your questions. Please kindly ask questions so that we know that you've been following the discussions, and this room is for students. Please feel free, start asking questions today. Probably it's just the kick you've been waiting for to delve into project management. So the floor is yours. If you don't want to speak, you can use the chat box, but ensure that you direct your question to a designated person. You can call the name of a person and then we know who you're directing your questions to. Thank you. And we have just about 8 minutes, but I can give you a jar of 10 to 15 more minutes for us to just get questions from you. So thank you. I'm waiting for questions, please. Okay, David, your mic is on. Do you want to ask a question?
Okay, yes, ma. Can
Okay,
you
we're
hear me?
listening.
Okay,
Yes,
I
you're audible,
really
David.
want. Oh, ma, can you hear me now?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay.
I can
All
hear.
right.
Yes,
So,
I can hear you.
thank you so much for this seminar. I really enjoyed it. So quickly, my question is, looking at the insecurity threat that is opposing our nation now, and also our career as project management. How can project managers come up in the terms of the security aspect to manage the security situation in our country and in our career? Let me say from in our career, how do we manage the security situation? Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, David. Who are you directing your questions to?
I would like any of the speaker. So I would like to hear from any of the speakers.
Okay, thank you, Mr. David, for asking that question. My name is Torilope Makinde. I'm the project support for Faces of Projects. So your question is directed to about the insecurity in Nigeria. So I believe insecurity is a complex nation challenge, but many security interventions are essentially projects as well. So it now depends on how the federal government and the security operative goes about that. So applying project management principle can improve how these initiatives are delivered and increase their effectiveness. There are key points which I think the security agency have to look into because it's so alarming and disturbing too. I think if there are better planning, like the security project should begin with a clear objective, timeline, budget, and measurable outcomes, rather than just keeping quiet on national threat matters. And if they go about their risk management well, I believe the security issue will be solved. Which I don't have the how am I going to put it? I don't have the direct source to their path, but I believe if they are better planning and their stakeholder coordinations, if government agencies are willing to address it and they are willing to allow the local community to enforce, like the state police that are trying to bring up now, if that is being enforced, I believe it's going to help as well in the security threats. So that's what I can say about that.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Tolu. All right, any more questions? Do we have more questions? I've checked the chat box. I can't see questions there. So do we have more questions? I believe we have enjoyed this session because we've stick around from, the beginning till now. I can understand we have anxiety, speaking in public and all, but trust me, this is a platform for you. We're all here to learn, to grow together, to, refine our fears. We're here to hold your hand and to grow together. So I would love to hear from you all. It would intrigue me to know that people are opening up on Faces of Project and would know that our effort is being paid off. So, okay, Ibrahim is saying you can please speak freely. Please open up, ask questions. This is a platform for you and us. Would also learn from you Mr. Harrison and one other. Mr. Harrison can go, and then let me see who we have. Mr. Harrison.
I have a question.
Okay. Is this Kingsley or Mr. Harrison?
No, I'm Joy.
Okay. Go
Yes,
on.
I have a question. I'm directing my question to Miss Faith. As regards time management, students, and having business, there are some students that already have existing business before they come to school, and trying to manage their already existing business with school. And there are sometimes that there are impromptu classes, tests, and the rest. How can somebody manage that with the fact that there are a lot of unemployed people and there are still a lot of people that are not ready to work? So trying to get somebody to employ in your space, and how do you manage it? It's not all people that work with you that will be your friends. You can actually employ people. So how we should manage that with time management and school and the already existing business? Thank you.
Okay, Miss Joy, good morning. How are you doing? Or good afternoon. I think this is where social media comes in, that social media marketing. Now we have a lot of social media, we have a lot of people doing social media marketing, and that is what is even moving fast. But if you have a shop, maybe you have a shop, you come to school, and there is no opportunity for you to sit at your shop all the time, you can have a social media platform where most of your customers, you get their numbers and put most of your customers on that platform. Post most of your product there so that they will see what they want. And I do social media marketing too. So this is where you need to bring your social media marketing to in and learn how to market your product online.
Sorry,
Do
as
you
regards
understand?
that, I
Okay.
understand what you're saying. As regard that, some people, I already have an existing social media stuff, but my
All right.
product is something that people would prefer to see. You
Okay.
understand? So it's not compulsorily social media marketing thing. There, I'm not sure there is up to like it's most of the businesses have their own social media part and the rest, and some people will still, because of the how will I put it, because of the way people are not sincere, they will want to come into your working store. Do
Yeah,
you
I
get what I'm
understand.
saying? Yes. So that's another
Yes.
part. So how will somebody manage that as a project manager? Because it's not everybody
Okay.
that will be your friend. So
Yeah,
that's my
sure.
question. Yes.
So managing a business while studying requires planning. If you are managing a business and you're also studying, you need to plan, discipline yourself, and effective time management too. Now you can create a weekly schedule. or you can like, okay, since you are studying, you make your customer understand you're also studying. So you creating a weekly schedule, you will tell them the time they can come to your shop and check what you have. Do you understand? Now you are going for class. Maybe you are going for class around 9 o'clock, and the customer said, "Can I come by so time to check around that same 9 o'clock to check what you have?" You can make them understand that, oh, so sorry, I have something by this by this time. Can you come around this time to check the products that I have on ground? And the way, and if yes, that's when we now talk about communication skills. So the way you talk to your customer at times is what helps them to come back to you or give you the opportunity. Some customers, the way you relate with them, they can decide to like, okay, I love this person, even though you don't give them the time, the all the time they need, you don't always deliver well, but the way you communicate with them, the way you relate with them, they still want to come to you to buy something from you. So the way you relate with customer too matters a lot. And also plan, you have to plan yourself and be disciplined. If you are going to school, you let them understand that, okay, by this time I will not be available, please come so time to check it. And they should actually understand. If you give them a concrete explanation, a polite explanation, you talk to me in a polite way too.
You have still not answered my question. My question is about, it's not about the time management thing. My question is about how to work with teams that are not your friends. Like
Oh,
how to
okay.
employ people as a project manager to have a team that are working with you. Maybe you employ and the rest. That's my question particularly.
Oh, I just get it now. How to
So,
build a
Okay.
team that are not your
so
friends.
I think somebody wants to support Faith, and
Okay.
also we're trying to be time conscious and all. All right, go
It's
on.
just, let me just jump in and help a little bit there. So I think as a business owner and as a project management student, if you are trying to employ on your existing business to save you time and stress, I think you first have to select the people you want to work with. You know, if these people are truly the right people for you to employ. You can't just go and employ anyone all in the name of you want to employ people to work for you. You have to choose correctly, and that's why most time if you are going for a job interview, before they give you the job, you must submit your CV for them to validate you to know that if you are capable of handling such tasks. So I believe the valuation of employment should be taken into consideration in that aspect, and not just going for anyhow person. You understand? So you must know that the person is willing to do what you want them to do, and give them the terms and condition, and you let them know that okay, this is how it's done. You give them the proper training they need before they indulge in your business, so that you don't have any setbacks that is going to cause a catastrophic damage to your business. So I think that can help.
Thank you so much, Tolu. We have a couple of hands and questions. Please, is it Kingsley? I've seen Kingsley and one person, and it says ITEL A6 something. They have their hands up since.
So you have the floor. I tell A671.
Yes. And
First of
also
all,
Harrison. Harrison has had his hand up since, so he can speak.
okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. My question is directly to the host, since you are part of the panels, and although to your teammates as well. I would just want to love to ask, project management, as Faith said, is a broad scope of learning that requires high level of intelligence because it has to do with stakeholders and every factors that contributes to successful project execution. Now, my question lies in the fact that each and every one of us, because one of the panelists said, so you need to know your area of interest. And the truth is, most people have area of interest, but yet think conflicting. That is, they have not yet come to fully streamline the aspects of their perfection because they see like all they are doing, they are okay with it and it's all working out fine. But they have not come to a place of fully realizing their actual strengths. So my question is now, how can we try as much as possible to come to that point, to that peak of fully identifying the peak of our strength so that we can maximize it and employ project management principles and guidelines in order to be successful in it. It talks a lot about, we are talking about AIs and the likes. We know that, okay, AI is there, but the human versus as well is needed in the field to operate. So in essence, how can we truly come to that place to, to reconcile this aspect of fully identifying that potential that we are good at? Because everybody is good at one thing or the other. So that is just what I want to ask. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Harrison. I think you asked a very good question. I will use myself as an example. Starting up during my university days, when I was still in school, like my ending days before I go for my BSc. So I tried so many things as a young guy coming up. I was studying urban and regional planning then before I transitioned into project management. So I was opportune to learn from very intelligent people on how to come up with design, surveying of estate lands, and coming up with a 3D model. So I did so many things then. I even started a business then, like going into importing and exporting of goods from China. I think as a young individual, you have to try so many things out before you can know that, okay, yes, this is one thing and I'm good at. You can't just wake up today and say that, okay, yes, this is what I'm good at. And for you to be an institution whereby you say you want to become a project manager, there must be something that has prompted you to go into that. You can't just say you want to indulge yourself into what you are not sure of. You understand? You can't just indulge yourself into what you're not sure of. So for you to say you want to learn about project management and want to know more better on it, there must have been something you've seen in you, the potential you've seen that's giving you the green light that yes, you are capable of doing this. You understand? One person can't just wake up and tell you that this is what you are good at. You have to try so many things. You fail, you try, you fail, you try until you get it right. So I think that should answer your question. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Any other question?
Sorry, in addition to what you said, I think I want to add something. So, as a project manager, you are going to try a lot. Even in the school system, they are going to take you a lot. They'll take you a lot of engineering courses, a lot of accounting courses, a lot of drawing courses. At that point, you don't know which one you are good in. But later on, you are going to focus on one aspect. Maybe you want to focus on construction project management, IT project management, and any sector of project management. But I feel you have to, just like he said, you have to first know the parts you are good in before you focus on one. And you don't know what life have for you eventually. You might say you want to become a construction project manager and later on you become an IT project manager. So you have to first enter everything before you focus on one. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
Ah,
That's a good contribution. Thank you.
all right, thank you. Etel,
Good
do you have your hands is still up?
Yes, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Okay, go on.
Uh, my question is that is it possible someone can be on, because some people do tell me that you can't do two things at a time, that you can't be facing education at a time and be working on your business. Is that possible?
Well, I can say to you it's very possible, but that's the kind of you are. If you, there are people who can work on multiple projects at the same time, but for you to be more focused, you have to know the kind of person you are. Are you the kind of person that you can you can read it now? Maybe a business notification come up for you and you want to attend to it, or are you the kind of person that you can handle multiple things at a time? For me, I can multitask, but it now depends on the complexity of the project you are working on. You understand? You might have a very, very serious project at you. You understand? You have to sit back, just relax, finish into the understand, but just feel like your own, you can handle multiple projects at a time, but by just
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Ogo. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tolu, and thank you so much, Itel. Do we have more questions? Okay, Kingsley, your hand is up. Yeah, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, Kingsley. Can you be audible?
Yes, yes. Can you hear me now? Am I better now?
Yes, but faintly. Faintly.
Let me try. Okay, yes. So I wanted asking a question, and that was concerning we as undergraduates. The speaker talked about learning skills that are required. So I was just asking, is there a way we can get opportunity even having these skills? Is there like a platform where we can actually source out for opportunity even after learning all the skills required? So I don't know if you got my question.
yes, yes. There are platforms where you can put out the skills you are good at. There are online platforms that it's called freelancing. You understand? It's called freelancing. So that website, either you are a virtual assistant, you have a virtual assistant skills, either is AI automation, either
So
is
fine.
so many other skills
Um,
that you have. Now depends on it depends on your specification as well. So there are platforms where you can as well sort out for jobs online remotely. And that's the main reason why we created this students group to share knowledge and how you can work remotely from the comfort of your home, be it your hostel, wherever you are. You can apply your skills in whatever job you apply for online. So all these lectures will be rolling out very soon on the student platform. So it's just best advisable for you to join the student platform and keep to updates as time goes by so that you can get informed when it's being dropped. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tolu, for that. Thank you so much, everyone. I think we've exhausted all the questions. As we come to the end of today's webinar, let's reflect on, few key lessons. I would have loved for us, to delve into all the points that has been made by Miss Faith, Mr. Olaritimi, and also Mr. Tolu. But you know, because of time constraint, I wouldn't be able to go deep. But let's ensure that we go with all the life, the practical life skills that have been mentioned. I think by Mr. Olaritimi and as well with Miss Faith. Today's discussion has shown that students do not have to wait until graduation before, gaining valuable experience. This opportunity already exists. It simply, takes willingness, curiosity, and action to swing in. So on behalf of Faces of Project, I sincerely appreciate our distinguished panelists, Mr. Olaritimi Ayomide, Miss Ganiu Faith Omode, and also, unfortunately, we were not able to hear from Mr. Emmanuel Ikechukwu. Regardless, we send our love and appreciation to each and every one of you that have contributed today. Thank you for your generously sharing your experiences and practical insight with us. Also, I would like to share that we also have lecturer 2, accountancy department, Dr. Here in Adamawa State, from Modibo Adama University, Dr. Abdulrashid Ibrahim Bello, who has been with us from the beginning to the end, and he has picked interest to also be part of this platform. Thank you so much, sir, for joining, listening, and also I've seen you drop comments on the chat box. Before I could read that, the network pulled me out and I couldn't get my hands on that. I apologize, but thank you so much, and we hope to see next time. We hope to see student also from Maltech joining this platform to gain more knowledge around project management. To everyone who has joined us today, thank you for your active participation and engagement. Thank you to Tolu for swiftly responding to most of the questions, and also Ibrahim, who has been working in the background and also who has made the introduction. We encourage you to stay connected with Faces of Projects, participate in our upcoming Projects Management Week, join our growing community, and continue building your skills beyond classroom. Please, regardless of who we would have as our guest, I would encourage that we keep joining. Learning has never been a waste. People from the directors of Faces of Projects to us managing Faces of Projects. Trust me, we have started from somewhere down the line, 13 years ago, 20 years ago. We have people that have this experience amongst us. So you have to start from somewhere to be somewhere. Always remember that project management is not only about managing projects, it's about creating opportunities, solving problems, and making meaningful impact everywhere you find yourself. Thank you so much for joining. Ensure that you keep joining Faces of Projects webinars and also YouTube lives. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in our subsequent engagement. Thank you so much. But before we wrap up, I would love us to open our cameras to have a group snapshot by Ibrahim, and then we can exit. Thank you so much. Okay, are we ready for the picture?
Good afternoon, everyone. Please kindly turn on your video so that we can have a group picture for all those that attended today's session. Let us spread the good news about project management and show that you were part of today's session. Thank you. Okay, see everyone is turning on their camera. These are the young faces of project management and are going to go to very great places in the nearest future.
Yeah, amen.
So I'm still waiting for, yes, Antonia, Abigail, the rest. Please turn on your...
Emperor. Okay, yes, Abigail has not turned on her video. Daniel,
Faith.
Antonio,
Yes.
Yakubu, Faith,
Let it be recorded that you were part of today's insightful
Mr. Lucas as well. Also Techno. We have Blizzard. Nice Blizzard. Ibrahim, your camera is not on.
It will be turned on. I'm waiting for everyone else.
Okay. Okay, Daniel is asking if the session today has been recorded, that he joined late. Yes, it has been recorded. I think you should reach out to either Mr. Tulu or Ibrahim. They would be the one to either share or advise on how you get your hands on the discussion today. Okay, Tolu has responded that the clip is on YouTube. Yes. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining today's session. And do please have a wonderful day.
Okay, we're done with the pictures.
Yes, we're done.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
See you next time.
All right.
Yes.